Okay, so now we've got our rolled out galette dough. We're going to fill it and assemble it so it gets ready for the oven. This is a spinach filling with some leeks. I like to always put, whether it's a savory tart or a sweet tart, I always like to have a little bit of a liner on top of the dough before I add my filling. I'm going to add a little bit of Dijon mustard here. You don't have to. And then I'm going to put some grated cheese. With just a quick brushing of this, it adds an extra layer of flavor. You could also add herbs like dried oregano or even some tapenade. Okay, olive tapenade. All right, now here's my grated Gruyere. And I may save a little bit for the top before it goes in. Okay, and now here's our filling. We always start from the center. And the filling should be made in advance and chilled a little bit so that it doesn't melt your dough. I'm starting gradually. Okay, also, keep in mind this 2-inch sort of perimeter. You don't want your filling to sort of go into that 2 inches from the edge. Kind of a good rule of thumb, because then it really weighs down your tart, especially as you fold it over. Okay. And I'm adding it gradually because maybe I'll end up not using all of the filling. I think I will, but that is always a possibility, and I am kind of smearing it as I go along. So if you want to use something like a rubber spatula, if that makes life easier, by all means do that. And just a little bit, maybe we'll have a cook's treat after this. Okay, so now what we do with the use of just a little help with the bench scraper is to start to lift up the dough on the filling. Okay? Don't worry if you have some of the filling exposed. This is a rustic tart, but what you do want to think about is meeting seams. Dough seams. So when the dough edges meet each other, create a little bit of a seam with your fingers. It's a similar concept to making a pie, a 2-crust pie. This is a 1-crust, sort of like a big Pop-Tart. Okay, so now I'm going to put this in the oven. I'm going to put this in the refrigerator for about 5 minutes to chill up. But in the meantime, I'm going to take my brush again and just do a little bit of an egg wash on top. This is for color and for shine. And just getting in all the nooks and crannies, and then a little bit of cheese, the remaining cheese on top, and it goes into the fridge.